Nityanandam everyone, so welcome back to TamilFest 2023. So we're here with one of our temple team, Ma Gayatri Nityanandam. And so we're just going to catch up with Ma Gayatri a little bit today, and I think Ma just hear some of how your experience has been, maybe what you expected or didn't expect, and what the response has been. And also if you could share something about your expectations versus what your experience has been, or what you would share about other people, why and how engaging with Kailasa and Swamiji's mission and vision is a benefit for people, or anything else you'd like to share about it.
Absolutely. This is the first time that I'm, volunteering at an event like this and talking about Kailasa and Swamiji's mission to enrich everybody. So it's been a great experience, even personally for me, while I'm enriching other people to join about Kailasa. I think what Swamiji always does is enrich people, but then even for ourselves as volunteers, it's also enriching for us. I think that's the most beneficial thing if I have to take away from that. Because when we're speaking to someone else, it's also speaking to their listening, and I feel like I'm also just speaking to my reflection. So a lot of my patterns are always, taken care of in that sense. And I think Swamiji sort of does that for us. And I think there is no bigger benefit than doing that. I just feel like, it's engaging with people, constantly understanding what their needs are. And Swamiji has so many different ways that, we can support people. I think, and this is a great experience to have that and, be able to enrich others.
Right, exactly. And so, Ma, what would you share with others if they're thinking about participating in an enriching capacity or in the temple events or these kind of like community outreach? What would you share about the possibilities for them, or what kind of context you would suggest they hold for engaging in the work with Swamiji's mission?
Absolutely. I mean, any opportunity to engage in Swamiji's mission, I feel like everybody should be participating, because aside from it benefiting everybody else and creating a bigger ecosystem, it selfishly also enriches us. I think every time I volunteer, personally I can speak for myself, it's always enriching me. I always benefit, and I come back, more than I give, I get, and I think that's the bigger picture. It's never about me. It's not about me giving anything. It's always, I'm receiving so much more in terms of pattern breaking, in terms of just being enriched, while I'm enriching as well. I think that's the biggest takeaway that I have for anyone who's even thinking about it. It's so, I think, people don't understand, or people might underestimate the value of enriching. But when you're enriching, it's also just enriching ourselves as well. And I think that's the biggest takeaway that I would say, that if anybody gets that opportunity, I think we should definitely go for it.
So how does that happen? How does that process happen, that it's actually enriching you only?
Well, when you're speaking to people, right, you're speaking to, I think it's very reflective of who you're speaking to. And it's reflective from the space from which you're speaking to. And I think that's been the biggest cognitive shift for me. If I'm speaking to someone, it's more so where I'm coming from in my space. And more often than not, it's people reflecting that space, right? So I think that's that's what I'm talking about in terms of enrichment.
And then, so what is your experience of, what is the role of listening in this process?
I think it's most important to listen also, because then you're able to address people's concerns more and give them solutions based on Swamiji's teachings, right? And obviously, Swamiji is the one who does that through us, right? But just being able to listen to them and be fully present and just give them that space of listening and then being able to provide that solution.
And so maybe can you share like where it, if you felt challenged in any of the interactions, and how you overcame it?
I just feel like there are some people who obviously that you meet that not everybody's ready, and sometimes you just have to let that be, or try to enrich as best as you can without encroaching their privacy, without encroaching or making them feel uncomfortable or any kind of way.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. What has been your favorite part of being out here today, I guess I would say?
Oh, just hanging out with the team. I think it's been great, and I've had a great day and met everybody, and then engaged with the Sangha, so that's always been fun. Yeah.
Unexpected, right? The benefit of being with the team. I was also saying that. Unexpected,
absolutely.
right?
Absolutely, for sure. Yeah.
Great.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Thanks, Ma. Thank you.
Nityanandam.